I am the master of stalling, that is true. A ton of katsu. Nice. Don't think I've had ice cream in like a year. Actually, I don't remember the last time I had ice cream. Haven't had it this year, like haven't bought any ice cream for summer because my freezer is too full for ice cream, unfortunately. I do enjoy ice cream, but I guess at least I don't have to eat like 500 calories. Because I definitely don't stop at one scoop of ice cream. Lemon can make orange more orangey. That makes sense. Does sound good. I like fruit ice creams and frozen yogurt best. Though sometimes vanilla or cookie dough is good. I think I prefer more like forest berries kind of ice creams, like raspberry is one of my favorites, I would say. But I also do enjoy just vanilla ice cream or cookie dough, which is vanilla and cookie dough, right? Like frozen custard and gelatos. I'm never like clear about the ice cream terminology. For me, it's just ice cream. Like sure, the ingredients are different, but I don't think I ever tasted one or the other and thought, oh, this is definitely gelato. Or something. Like it's just frozen, sweet and creamy. Strawberry is my favorite, but lemon and raspberry are good. I had some like yuzu lemon creamy ice cream. I think it was either Häagen-Dazs or Ben & Jerry or something like that. Like one of those famous ice cream brands. It was actually amazing. Caramel and chocolate. Oh, salted caramel is also great. I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate ice cream. I feel like they don't really use nice chocolate usually. Alright, music, a bit dramatic, isn't it? So why is my controller just not working? Okay, now it's working. Also bought raspberries, blackberries and cherries from my farm work to bring to my office colleagues tomorrow. Damn, that sounds amazing. Hope your colleagues enjoy. Hope you also enjoy. They're so nummy, I bet. I buy a bunch of cherries usually whenever I do a grocery delivery order, like local cherries, because they're quite cheap. So I do love cherries. Usually get like half a kilogram and just eat it in one sitting. They drastically affect the texture. I believe it, I just haven't really like cared about the texture of a cream, I guess. Like for me, it's always just like cold, sweet and creamy. And that's it. I think I said it before, but my I guess only superpower is that I actually don't experience brain freeze. Like I always heard about brain freeze in like The Simpsons and like cartoons and shit like that, and I was thinking it's just some made up shit to like maybe stop kids from eating too much chocolate, like so parents have an excuse or something, but apparently it's real. Because I never experienced it, so I didn't know until later when I heard like real people talking about brain freeze. Same, based. Ben & Jerry is so damn expensive nowadays. Yeah, I mean, ice cream in general can be quite expensive. Most chocolate ice cream is bad, but I have had some at local chocolatier that were really good. A goat milk chocolate made into ice cream as well. Yeah, it can probably be nice. But I think I just prefer the combination of like cold and vanilla or cold or fruits than cold and chocolate. It's like with vanilla, normal vanilla is A, but really good vanilla bean ice cream is so good. Yeah, if you get like a really bad vanilla, it's so bad. I guess not so bad, but it's so disappointing. Like it's nothing like a nice vanilla bean ice cream. Generally agree. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just preference. Also need to finish drinking my coffee. You're avoiding spoilers, right, Annie? Why is it? This part goes so hard, so loud. First time I tried vanilla bean as a kid, teen, I was like, what a fool I've been. Yeah, I made like vanilla extract, like the kind where you take like vodka and get like bunch of vanilla beans and just slit them open and put them in the jar and just keep it for like I don't know, couple months. For my grandma. And the smell was insane. Like you could smell it from across the room. Heading to bed, have a good L of P. Alright, thanks a lot for hanging out, Innie. Hope you have a wonderful night and good luck at work tomorrow. Hope your colleagues enjoy the fruit. You can literally call those fruits of your labor. Pre-bed ice cream is hardcore, yeah, I was thinking. Ice cream before bed, why not? Hope the popo don't get you, also true. Alright, let's start the game then. So it's my new blue revolver. Let's go. Alright. Oh, this is where we left off. Hope you get the popo in game. Alright, this guy. This part smile.
Cold. What I wouldn't give for a strong drink. Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly infighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay that way. Let's stick to business.
Well, I need to beat the final boss before you get there. Yeah, obviously don't answer, but I'm guessing I'm like 2/3 of the way in. Giant's Amulet changes weight to very heavy when equipped. Why would I want that? An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Information and memories that are useful for movement can be imprinted on the symbol to draw out special powers. An amulet developed by the workshop union to test heavyweight puppets. This ill-fated amulet was so heavy that it could flatten the ground, but with no puppets capable of withstanding its weight while remaining intact, its production was ultimately halted. Why would I ever want to use this? Is it like if I have more than very heavy equipment, so it actually lowers it, or? I have no idea what's the purpose of this, but let's buy it. Are you asking for real? No. If it actually has some usage later, for sure, don't tell me. Increases weapon attack when HP is low, dual summit. Oh. Red tier stone ring. Sell. Do I have some curiosity to sell, maybe? I have some ergo items, probably. Let's sell one and buy RTSR. Not a pomegranate question exactly. Do you sell all your stuff to the dude at the hotels? Because some are just legit for money. I think I did mostly sell, yeah. I wanted to open a map just like in Night Train. I also don't remember which way I came from. I'm assuming I came from here. Also, for those who haven't seen it, check out this fucking gun. Extremely badass. Yeah, I'm going backwards. Makes sense. I also wanted to do a search sprint right now. Damn it. Fucking Night Train. But yeah, insanely badass weapon. Once you finish the game, I'll show you a clip. Is it like spoilers clip or something? Night Train fuck up my brain, yeah. It's gonna take me like half an hour maybe to get the muscle memory back, which isn't too bad. But it is always rough switching between similar games. That just fucks up your muscle memory. And is using this weapon and another weapon, I see. Holy. Get blasted, Bozo. Holy shit, backstab animation is so badass. What the hell? That was so cool. No enemies, just this thing, I see. Let's go down first, maybe? Yeah. Fable Catalyst. Me when I'm a Czech speedrunner playing a Lionhead Studios game. This gun is so edgy and cool. Got Jamie back to Diamond 2 and some bit closer to Diamond 3, let's go. I need to hop on Street Fighter 6 again. Haven't played in a while. I'll probably get hyped after. What is it called? Blink Respawn. And if not, then definitely after Evo. And also Sagat is coming. I also need to still buy Season 3. I wonder if are you going to buy the deluxe or like ultimate Season 3 pass or just the regular one, Joe? Been playing Ken and Jamie every few days. The worst Shoto. Did you see that Ken is going to be in Fatal Fury? We'll get the one that gives you all. Yeah, I'm thinking I might as well also buy that one. I kinda do want to try Sea Viper for sure. Sagat, I don't know about. Alex, probably not. And Ingrid could actually be cool. Haven't tried any zoners before. And I assume she's gonna be a zoner. That was so cool. Don't care. Yeah. That game looks so bad. Like, it just looks ugly. Alright. Cool ship, I guess. What the fuck? That's nasty. Oh, it did just die? Oh no, that was the old one. I was gonna hate this part. Do you think so? Probably. It is like actual fishes, or fish. I've also determined I don't give a fuck about Elena. She seems so mad for so much work, and I already did that bullshit with Jamie. Yeah, I'm expecting she'll get some patches the same way like Terry did. And Aki. Like, just some more consistency and like giving a bit more useful tools. Just to be a bit more consistent. Probably like will never be a high tier character, but a viable character. Even then I don't think I care. Yeah, fair. I still do want to try her, but she seems so different that you actually need to be a specialist if you want to play Elena. Like professionally enough, same as Rashid. I really like the design of the fish enemies. Like visual design. Not sure about the gameplay design though. Should I go up first or down? Rashid, your uncle. Exactly. Your uncle is a Street Fighter 6 character. Can he summon tornadoes? Like just by his feet? I need to parry more. I need to get back into the timing of parries in this game. After playing Night Train. Yes. Oh, you can, damn. But at least your uncle is cool, I guess. Not that you aren't cool, but you're cool in a different way, not summoning wind powers from your feet way. How do you say your name? Like Wise or Avais? Yeah. I don't think you ever said. I'm wondering if the amulet that puts my weight to very heavy interacts with this somehow. Okay. Did you see that? Can someone clip that? I kinda want to check this myself. What the fuck just happened? I just couldn't walk like 5 centimeter tall ledge. Of ass? So of ass? Just walked off, we saw. I mean, I was looking at the ledge, I feel like. Of ass? Alright, I'll try to remember it. Yeah, everyone is wrong, I guess. That's how Ito says it in his Valley Girl accent. Oh my god. Alas. Yeah, true. But if I just started doing like vocal fry the whole stream, like I just did a vocal fry like this. like a Valley Girl vocal fry. California accent. Can I get some avocado toast, please? Please no. Ah, shit. What shut down the stream? The fever is taking over. Honestly, yeah. I should turn on AC again. Like, I feel like the... What is it right now? Like 27 degrees Celsius isn't exactly helping the fever. Oh my god. This combo is so cool. Let me check out the clip. Damn. Okay, I didn't just walk off. I actually got scammed by the game. Also, thanks, Vice. I assume it's the same clip. Sure, buddy. Yeah, you can share the clip, Modern. Or would you turn it off when sick? I'm just trying to save some electricity, I guess, because it was kinda cold the past few days, so I didn't actually need it. So I just turned it off today also, so I can have some grow lights turned on, but yeah, I definitely shouldn't have. It's not too bad, but definitely not helping. Let me show it on stream. Where do clips save? Never used it. Like where can you see your clips, or what do you mean? Is it the clip I was talking about? I see. Let me... Wait, I at least open the window for a bit. Does it link to channel or the clip? Or the channel? But you can see like who made the clip, so it says clipped by, but otherwise it still links to the channel. Like you can see Anders of the Fells, for example. And if you want to see your own clips, yeah, you need to go to, like, click your profile, create a dashboard, and there you have clips you made and of your channel. Let me check the clip.
Get overheated or not. Yeah, so I've got a shotgun, and then I've also got a shotgun.
Damn. I was kind of expecting it just from the start of the clip. That's funny. That was a good one. I knew it. But I guess either I just completely missed that part, or I'll get it later. So I'm completely tangled in the cables. I laughed so hard the frog on screen didn't even react. I think it got caught by some, like, limiter. That almost needed a volume warning. That was a very loud and very appropriate laugh, for sure. Alright. Switched. Okay, I did switch to the game scene. Good. There is a... Like, OBS has some functionality where it switches scenes based on, like, which application is focused, but probably not not the best practice to use that. Probably just easier to remember to switch scenes. I think I should be able to break this. Not a great idea. Yeah, I mean, like, it won't obviously switch to, like, my private Firefox if I don't create that scene. But it's just easy to switch. Just need to not forget. Have to be not feverish. Honestly, the backstab is the best feature of this gun. Huge DS2 strafe. Alright, let's see the fish. Oh, did he just go? Alright, I should be killing the fish first. Kinda squishy. Oh, it's not dead? Scammed. Bro bought a gun sword to a gunfight. And won. This feels like some Devil May Cry shit. And I love it. Also only one heal. Surely that will go well. I love the fact that their sword just straight up breaks after one perfect parry. Oh my god. It's legit the weapon they use in Final Fantasy VIII. Huh. I wonder if it's supposed to be like actually a reference. That game had a mechanic, if you hit R1, right when you hit the enemy, you would pull the trigger and do additional damage. That does sound really cool. Have you played DMC5, Joe? There is kind of similar mechanic. I have only played like first few levels, so I didn't actually finish it. I do want to play that game on stream actually one day. What is the character? Is it Nero? Maybe? Virgil? I don't know, like one of the characters, I guess like the main guy besides Dante, has a like a sword you can rev up like an engine or like a chainsaw or something, and it also has the same mechanic where if you hit it like right before you hit an enemy, I think it does like increased damage and style points and stuff like that. Yeah, Virgil. Nero is DMC4, I see. I think you can still play as Nero in DMC5. Like, it has, like, 3 characters. 4, maybe? Maybe even 5. Virgil is a katana user, I thought. Yeah, Virgil is the one you play as in the DLC. Nero is the guy with the Devil Dagger, right? Which is in DMC5. Then there is like V or some shit, and he controls like 4 animals or something, and that one I don't like. And then there is obviously Dante. And one more character maybe I'm forgetting. Oh. Bro's got a semi-automatic rifle. Oh, I'm out of healing. If you never played DMC4, I would recommend it. Is it on PC? Or do you need to emulate that one? Alright, let me go down first. Need to play DMC5 as well, heard really good stuff about its combat. Yeah. feel like the combat is really cool. I guess the problem for me is that I played it coming right off from Hi-Fi Rush, Metal Gear Rising, and I think I actually played a bit of Bayonetta. So I expected like a high octane kind of button mashy action, but it's like very deliberate. It's almost closer to like a, with the how slow it is. And like you can't really cancel a lot of animations. It's almost closer to a Souls game than like Metal Gear Rising or something. Which is cool if you're expecting that, but I haven't expected that, so I was kind of disappointed. Every DMC is on PC, okay, good. Was start from the start, like the first game, yeah, understood. I don't think it sounded stupid. Don't worry. Holy, who's this guy? Oh shit. First game is fun, but those older games are definitely kinda jank. The theme and ambience of the first part of DMC is fucking peak, so well done. I know one of the DMC games, maybe 2 or 3, has like one of the worst voice acted and written cutscene in like gaming history. It's like extremely cringy. The ending, maybe. Should have brought you to light, yeah. that's the cutscene. Exactly. People kind of meme on that one a lot. That's the MC one. Oh damn, really? I mean, it's always been kind of an edgelord franchise, right? So, did it change that like the creators started taking the franchise a bit less seriously? Or did people's opinion about like DMC games being kind of not well written and edgy change? Like, is it more of a matter of public perception or just creators realizing that they should lean into it a bit more? They were edgy from the start, yeah. I mean, the intro to 1 has a bullet time part with motorcycle and he's eating pizza. It's always been edgy. Yeah, I mean the the intro to DMC 5 is also kinda very cheesy, corny, and edgy at the same time. Edgy, goofy, and then there will be a few serious parts. Yeah, and I feel like it's hard to take those serious parts well when it's the shit like Jeff brought you to light, and the rest of the game like kind of makes it hard to take any of the serious parts seriously. Okay, that wasn't smart. It was literally free to not do that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not healing. Oh shit. More of the main guys are that kind of stuff, but the demons or whatever you are fighting are that serious and what they want. I see. Kind of a contrast between the two, I see. Yeah, I do want to try DMC5 and probably DMC4. But I only own 5, so I would also need to buy the MC4, which is always an obstacle. Or goes for very cheap on sale, it's very old. Yeah, I guess I should put it into my wishlist. There's so many games to play, so little time. I did on 360 before PC then, so that is actually really old. Let's try to not die this time. Why is every anime here just letting themselves to be backstabbed? Nice meaty Oki. This is why days should be longer and lives should be double. Yeah. So we can waste more time. Kinda. Oh, didn't die. Okay. Nice. Sounds like a nightmare. Yeah, I think we would get used to it. Oh my god. Everyone's fucking blasting me here. Always with an interview, so always you have to find a way to live longer. What are you gonna do with that time? Meanwhile, always eat shawarma and nothing at all, Bob. Don't forget, the important ingredient in shawarma is cum. Never forget about cum shawarma. Dude, I haven't had a kebab in a while. I miss the birthday party that friend had on Saturday. So I think we might go to like a pub or something. Maybe next weekend. Which is a perfect time for some drunk kebab. Bought him like some fancy anaerob, no what actually, carbonic maceration coffee. And world class of coffee, so I should also give him those gifts. Cum might be the answer to live longer. I mean, maybe you should start guzzling cum and then tell us how you feel, otherwise. No pressure though. Maybe some pressure. Do it right now, actually. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate your dedication. Nice. Oh, did you see Arm the Rebels finals, Joe, yesterday? I fell asleep like around the time when Punk got 3-0'd by Nephew. So I watched the finals today. Saw a bit, but not the end, I see. That ending was kinda insane. I'm not gonna spoil who won, but the person who won played absolutely insane the whole day. Like absolutely insane plays. consistently. Oh my god. I'm gonna be here with one fucking elixir again. Estus flask. Just tell me I'm gonna watch it. Boost one. Boostly. Absolutely correct Terry player. And I guess Ken before, but he played so well. Like, fucking 10 perfect parries of Guileless booms in a row. Yeah, Boost versus Knuckle for final. I think he 3-0'd him even. Like, it was a slaughter. You know, not to be heteronormative, but women do live longer than men, so you may be onto something. True. I also wouldn't be surprised if gay men lived longer. I guess the question is if lesbian women live shorter than straight women. What is this topic? Friends wanted to play a player's bar and CSGO, so we did that, I see. Oh shit. Holy shit, this guy's melting me. Okay, dead. I got kinda lucky that I didn't die. CSGO fucking sucked, there was a smurf on each team. Yeah, were you one of those smurfs, Joe? Oh, is it going to be the shotgun? Nope. Wait, so where the fuck am I supposed to go? Because this is obviously continuing. Let's activate it and travel to the other bonfire. I can also level up. Did I just straight up missed the shotgun somewhere? Legion arm. No. Alright, let's level up and go to the other path, maybe. Is leveling HP above 40? Like, does it do anything? Let's level capacity instead, maybe. We legit live in low silver and there are constant smurf. It's like, get a life, dude. Yeah, that sounds annoying. Hey, Peachy. Nice to see you. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Yeah, I missed you as well. Yeah, I'm a bit sick, unfortunately. But otherwise doing alright. Hope you're doing well.
I have won. I caught you.
Is this fucking Captain Ahmad?
Fish.
I mean Ahab.
You and I. For 3 days and 3
Ahab.
nights we battled.
All good here, just got home from scouting some new hiking trails, weather has been good thankfully. Glad to hear you've been doing well. And that sounds like a lot of fun. Hope you do enjoy those hiking trails. Also, enjoy hiking, but don't do it enough, I guess. With a hail of harpoons. Glad to hear about the weather as well. It's been kind of cold last week, which is nice because I expected my apartment to cool down. But it unfortunately didn't. But it was colder than it would have been, I guess. Didn't actually need to use an AC. Reference to Old Man and the Sea. So not Moby Dick then.
I never slept nor ate. I fought and fought until I triumphed.
About what
They
happened.
all said I would never catch any fish. But I am a fisherman. The last fisherman of Krat. If not I, then who? I rowed out to prove that even the greatest fish of the sea could not
What the fuck are
defeat
those
me.
eyes? About if he caught this monster on his own.
Indeed, I did. I caught it. I fought the beast for 3 days and 3 nights. No
First-
food, no sleep.
First of all, I do want to say that the auto advance feature is amazing. But also, can't believe Old Man and the Sea and Moby Dick are different books. That's funny. I mean, one was written by Herman Melville and the Old Man and the Sea is Hemingway. But I guess they are kind of similar. But also other thing, what the fuck are those eyes? Like, it looks like speakers. Is it the same voice actor as Egon? I don't think so.
In the end, I caught it with my bare hands. A great toll is
It'd be fun
taken
if it
on my
was, though.
body. Why? Because I am a fisherman, of course. The petrification disease, carcass monsters, none of that matters. Any day the
Tell him to
sun
bring out the
also
lobster.
rises, so does the tide. And a fisherman must head to sea to bring in the catch. That's what I wanted to teach the fools in the village.
Tell him to bring out the lobster. Very different books, just both are man versus nature. I mean, yeah, I haven't read either, but they are both about old man and sea and maybe fishing or hunting aquatic creatures, and both are from like similar, like both are classic literature. I'm not sure how far far apart from each other they are. Is the same voice actor as Rictus in Arcane. I don't know what that means. Started Moby Dick and it was so hard to read that I just gave up. I want to read Moby Dick mostly because Metal Gear Solid 5 is basically like one huge reference to Moby Dick.
You would help an old man? Refreshing in one so young.
I do want to read Moby Dick.
Go to the village and find that foolish brat, Manolin. Find him and tell him I caught the fish. And get the beer he holds for me. After battling this fish for 3 days, I am exhausted. It's time to celebrate my triumph. And a beer is just what I need.
What if instead of battling the fish, he was battering the fish? So we can make some fish and chips in it, bruv. Had a job for 3 days and I'm already dreading the end of the weekend. How do people live like this? Yeah, you're telling me. And I also have fucking meeting tomorrow. I hate the team sync. Yeah, unfortunately weekend. I'm already waiting for my next vacation even though I only have like 11 days. Right. So is this the only thing here? I guess I can continue there. Yeah, let's go there. I have 2 meetings and I think I will not attend either. Based. I wish I still had sick days. I already used up all my sick days. I think I would just use a sick day for tomorrow. This part smile. I mean, it's just gonna be some easy enemy that I'm gonna kill first try. Oh, it's this guy.
How in the world are you still alive? You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met.
Shut up, Asterion. Get him his beer. Yeah, probably should. Is this like Sekiro, where you get people drunk on sake to get lore exposition? Good question. My favorite is when Asian gives me sake, I always give it right back to him, yeah. And he mentions it, right? Like, if you give him the sake, why does he gives it to you?
All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself?
Lumakio. It's so funny, like the questions are formed always about why or about. I assume they mean like ask him about why is he doing this, but since it's missing the ask him, it looks very funny. He laughs and mentions it, yeah. About why is he doing this, about if he did the same to Veronique.
It's no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously. Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty?
No, not really.
Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches, just action. I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan. And then, I'll reap all the rewards I have sown.
They need to add easy
Whoever
mode to Sekiro so I can play it
lives,
again.
dies, or fights
There
means
is an easy
nothing to
mode.
me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance to be disposed of. A nobody.
No, the normal mode is literally just mashing L1 in a kind of a random pattern, and it usually works out. Like, not even joking. The wiggle strats always win. About if he did the same thing to Veronique.
Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep.
And greedily.
The legendary stalker and the leader of the sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is. Don't you?
That was not my experience. Maybe you had the incorrect rhythm. Need to learn rhythm from some real musicians like DJ Khaled, for example.
I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things
Learn from this, exactly.
distasteful.
Tell that to the toxic BF and he's gonna cry about Sekiro being the hardest and best FromSoft game and that I suck at some stuff shit. That's such a
Now,
insane anecdote.
it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what I must?
Alright.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the
Bro's got an
game's
umbrella.
here.
Daddy, chill. He does have an umbrella. Oh, scammed.
You know far too much. It's time for you to die.
I want to break his umbrella. I should probably attack him. Holy shit.
Behold, an elixir of perfect power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist.
Behold the
as
power
reward
of an angel.
for my contributions.
His timings are so strange for me. Shit.
On to more legendary challenges, for she too.
When you do the Dex run, do this fight Umbrella versus Umbrella, I should. It's the hardest and not even close. Really. I guess you can't really like learn any cheese tactics for Sekiro, so even just by that definition it makes it the hardest one for sure. Alright, let's try the first path actually. Also let's get the frozen cryptic vessel. Probably don't even know which game is I think is the hardest, probably DS2 Scholar, because it's just poorly designed. This like took me like 20-ish tries. I'm gonna do it in 3. Wukong harder than Sekiro, 10 out of 10.
Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine.
Decipher a cryptic machine, frosted cipher machine.
This is a surprise. None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine.
I'll keep count.
I thought I'd gathered.
I mean, why not? Wukong just kinda sucks, to be honest. Lots of late game bosses were so unfun. I just didn't enjoy it. Like, the bosses were too easy and mechanically simple for me to enjoy. At least the first, like, I don't know, 10 bosses. Like, beside the first, like, snake guy, I beat every single boss first try. And I just didn't find them fun at all.
Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the key. They often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. If you bring me the garments of any suspicious persons, I'm sure I can reveal the secret pockets.
Snake guy was the first one I got stuck on for a while. Bosses were either easy as fuck or super annoying. Yeah, I guess I luckily haven't found the super annoying. I guess the snake guy was kind of annoying, but not too. Just not really that interesting. Let me turn on the AC. I'm starting to feel not that well with the temps, so give me a second. Alright, back. Dunk your face in ice water at 4 AM. Yeah, I should do that. Did I want to see more stuff here? Maybe this guy has something for sale?
Well met, master.
Can he give me beer, maybe? Probably not. Can I sell some stuff, maybe? I think I sold stuff that's actually just straight up for sale. Yeah, probably. Thanks for the welcome back. Violent timing. Right, let's go to the Stargazer before this one and explore that one path I haven't before. And then let's go kill Astarion. He played violin as a kid, but don't know if he's still good. Damn. Damn. He played... how many instruments have you played? That's a lot of instruments.
So, what?
I guess I know two. Two instruments are still a lot. Most people know how to play 0. Oh my god. Am I gonna get cooked? I'm fine. Okay, not where I wanted to go. Did I just go the wrong way? I think I just went the wrong way. Shit. Wrong gazer. It's the correct gazer. I said I wanted to go... like up the stargazer. Like up the boat, because there was some area I didn't explore. Wrong gazer. I mean, it is July after all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop hitting me, bastard. How? Oh my god, I'm just gonna kill this guy. How do I use this? Oh. Wait, how do I actually use this? Do I need to press some buttons? I actually don't remember how to use the extra bag. Does anyone remember? After 10 years of not playing trumpet, I tried it again and actually I could... But the muscles in my face were way weaker than they used to be, so my endurance was trash. Yeah, I guess makes sense. But it's cool that you still could play the trumpet after 10 years of not playing. Bass is like guitar for babies, so that's another. Know a bit of piano and could bumble my way through ukulele and mandolin. So a lot of string instruments. Banjo too, I guess, but I hate banjos, damn, how come? Wait, how do I use the extra bag? Oh, A, okay. Most recent stargazer. Right. Now let's try to go the correct path. Trumpet, guitar, and drums. Also have tabla drums, but I suck at it. I don't know what tabla drums are, I think. Used to be in a folk band with my roommates, and the guy would play banjo all the fucking time, I see. Yeah, I felt like hating banjo is a very random instrument to hate, so that definitely explains it. Oh my god. Insane reach. Okay, that wasn't exactly the smartest decision on my part. I'm not going the correct way. Two little Indian drums that sit in front of you. I see. I didn't know that was the name. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I did say tabla. I also first read it as table, but then I corrected myself. Back in 2012, every song had banjo on it. Yeah, is it the like Mumford and Sons type shit? What is it called? Like it has specific kind of insulting name, like yup yup hey or something, or clap clap yay. Yeah, stomp hey. I completely missed that genre of music or like era of music at the time because I wasn't really listening to that kind of music. I think I actually just wasn't listening to any music back then, so I very luckily missed that one. Stomp hey. I think I might be at the wrong boat. It's kinda funny that Zoomers make fun of it. Yeah, I guess I am a Zoomer as well. I never heard about Mumford and Sons before, like kind of recently, or like only ever heard the name in passing. And I always thought they're like some punk band or some shit. Well, they're like complete opposite. They like the most sterile, like corporate rock you can think of. Also a Zoomer, yeah. So when I actually like saw the stomp hey music they do, I was extremely surprised. Yeah, I need to go on that ship. Alright, nice. Millennial gang rise up. Millennials, when they have to make a phone call, I can't even talk. I was going to say phone call, be like, and then just dying. Turn for 34 soon, damn. Gonna get gomashed. Kids these days will never know what it's like to be 20 and not actually have hope for the world. Yeah. Yeah. Actually. Can still beat Itholon in Street Fighter 6, yeah, but how many DIs can you react to? Is the real question. Who cares about win rate? Hey Electra, nice to see you. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How are you enjoying Expedition 33? Alright, let's see what I missed. How was that noise? Last time I think we actually reacted to the same number of DIs and AAs, even if it's harder with the lag. DI is kind of fine, but jump-ins are pretty bad to react to for sure. Expedition 1 to 32 done. Now I can start on 33. Act 2, final Act 2 was damn. Feels like you actually enjoyed the game a lot because you that is a a lot of game time, so I hope you're enjoying it a lot. Can I level up? 12k, I can. Nice. Let's give more capacity, maybe? Yeah, how are you doing? How was the weekend otherwise, besides a lot of gaming? What the fuck are bros doing? I'm just gonna let them battle it out. They should make Expedition 7, where it's just toddlers with scissors to fight Renoir and team. Imagine. Oh my god, this lady is actually kicking my ass, what the hell? 31 hours played on my save so far, including a few hours of sitting on a yoga ball in another room, damn. Yeah, that is a lot of gaming. I still don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go, if I'm supposed to go to the other part. This is probably side area. Meditate on the yoga ball under a waterfall. Why under a waterfall? I mean, sounds fun, but what is the significance of the waterfall? Oh shit, almost died. I love this weapon so much. Classic meditation practice for being challenging, I see. Oh yeah, so it's harder to like meditate when you're interrupted by waterfall and balancing, I guess. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, it's getting comfortably chilly here. I also have the fans from the AC like kind of pointed towards me, but not exactly, so I don't get too cold, but I have like a very mild draft my way, and it's very pleasant right now. Didn't do the yoga ball, just the waterfall. Why not the yoga ball? I forgot I also have this weapon. Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. Ooh. Pop on the rocks, probably. Weekend has been good. Had a full day with birthday celebration of my brother's girlfriend yesterday. Sounds like a lot of fun. Glad to hear your weekend has been good. How am I doing? I'm unfortunately kind of sick. I had some fever since Friday, and I still have the fever today, I guess. So I missed out on also a birthday party of my friend. But otherwise doing alright. Any funky dreams? Yeah. The fever dreams are so bad. I immediately forgot them, but I definitely had some fever dreams. I wonder if fever dreams are actually like a placebo, because I never really thought about the fact that when you have a fever you have weird dreams. I guess like the the media where I mostly interacted or like learned about fever dreams, or they just completely mention them like every second sentence, is Game of Thrones, right? So I never really thought about that. And since reading Game of Thrones, I either started having fever dreams or just started noticing them. I wonder if it's like a phenomenon that only happens because you think about them, or it's just the reason why you remember them. But I guess like having, because I do feel like my brain isn't working right whenever I have a fever, so that probably also attributes to the weird dreams. Sue George R.R. Martin, I should. I mean, isn't there someone who actually is suing George R.R. Martin for not finishing the books? Ah, shit. Blasted. So yeah, unfortunately, mostly just either played Night Train or lied on the couch or in bed. But I'll have a like a makeup celebration with the friend that I missed his birthday party. It was mostly like a birthday party with like his family and his girlfriend's family, so I might have been out of place kinda there. Like, I know his family really well because parents are friends, and I guess that's how we know each other. But still, could have been mildly awkward. Don't dream that much regularly, so I secretly get excited when I have a fever, because I know I'll get some funky brain spice during sleep. Damn. That's funny. Yeah, honestly, like, the fever dreams are honestly maybe better for me than like regular dreams as well, because I do dream a lot, but I get like nightmares, anxiety dreams, or like the most common theme in my dreams for some reason is just like someone close to me, like a friend, family member, or someone like that, just like treating me like complete shit for no reason. That's like my most common dream. And I also dream about my dog a lot, which is kind of a bittersweet, I guess. So fever dreams are a nice distraction. Night Train is a fever dream, I mean. When you're playing as Recluse and Revenant, for sure. Melatonin gives me the wildest dreams. Yeah, I had some dream about just just like lying down in my bedroom and just seeing tarantulas everywhere. And I absolutely hate tarantulas, so that was not a good dream. Alright, so I think I explored everything here. So let's go to the Astarion bonfire. Tarantulas. Puppy cute. To each their own, I guess. I think they're the spider that freaks me out the most. Stare. Yeah, I also disagree. Let's kill Astarion really quickly.
But the games end here.
Ah, shit.
Your fate will be the same as those traitors I sent to the bottom of the sea.
Get blasted, both. I didn't actually expect him to fall over from the blast. Oh, he fucking dodged my...
An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my
Dodged my stun. shit. This one is hard to parry. The most recent dream I remember when was sick was going to an exotic meet and Bone Wender, my boss with my cat, who could talk them. Sounds like a fun dream. Did you see the post of someone asking for help how to debone a Murray eel on Reddit? Speaking of exotic meats and bones. No. Yeah, we checked out that post recently. Avais posted it to Pub's Discord like a long time ago. If I die to this guy, let me see if I can find it. Holy shit. What the hell? Burn, you bastard. Not arachnophobe, but still don't want it to be big or pets, yeah. I am definitely arachnophobe. Shit. Okay, not good timing. I think I might be mildly cooked. Alright, I'm cooked. Lumakio, you got all slimy. Yeah, he had some bad gas station weed, probably. This is the post. Any advice dealing with it? Just a gigantic moray eel in a shower. I don't know why that's so funny. And the funniest thing even is that like all the comments are just people giving actual advice. Freaked out pup, I mean, understandably. Just little talk with extra legs, curtsy. Not the emote I meant, but it works. Don't mind them, had them walk on me at the zoo and stuff. Yeah, I don't think I would ever let that happen. I think I would rather a snake than a spider. His exact response to Avais was, what the fuck is wrong with you? Good catch, I guess. Yeah, I mean, apparently the person just ate it and wanted to keep the bone because it would be, or like the skull, because it would be cool to have, I guess. This is so hard to dodge. Alright. My sister has a black Mexican king snake. Feels cool to hold. Even let it go in my beer to see if it would, and definitely did. How big is the snake that it went into your beer?
As reward for my contributions. You may thought too much. It's time to die.
Roy is roasting me. And he still hasn't even healed. Ah shit, he was faster. That snake could be neat. Still not exactly for me, but definitely Feels neater than a tarantula. Shit. Oh, he did double. Did he heal already or something? Oh shit. What the hell is he even doing? Fucking Nosferatu ass. Shit. Snakes are cool. Scolopendras are, or whatever it's called, are omega freaking. What is Scolopendra? Let me Google it. Scolopendra. Oh yeah. Fuck. Like centipedes. Apparently they're also like extremely aggressive. Like they will pick a fight with you and just bite you, and it hurts. Circumference of an olive and like 1.0 meters long. That is those are some wild proportions. Then I remember I would have to feed it mice, and then I'm like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. Yeah.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
I should just save the grinder for phase 2. Okay. That was some interesting angle.
An elixir of
I hate that I just straight up cannot hit him
by the most brilliant alchemist as reward for my
during that phase. Alright, get backstabbed, bozo. Get backstabbed, bozo. Can you feed them veggies? I mean, you can. Doesn't mean it's good for them. Overture feed it a mouse and it was interesting but gross. Yeah. Do you need to feed them live mice, or can you buy like frozen mice? Alright. Oh shit. Holy shit. Ah. Alright, sorry. Mild focus mode. I'm not focusing. Oh my god. Ah, shit. I think I would actually got the fight. Thanks for looking, Modern. Appreciate it. If I actually got the stun, I think I would have gotten the fight. Alright, let me catch up on chat. Don't like centipedes, eh? The reasons guns are illegal. Probably not, but surely. Some part of it is true. More like something has, the more it can go fuck itself. It's just, I don't know. That was just freaky. I don't think it's a controversial statement to say. I'm taking a melee fight with them. Would give him the stomp like in Dead Space, yeah. Oh yeah, have you been playing Dead Space, Tanzer? How have you been enjoying it? And is it your first time playing, or have you played the old one as well? They were frozen mice babies, like a few weeks old, I see. Imagine working at the freezing pipe baby mice factory. Brutal but drastic. But funny. Can you throw frozen mice at annoying kids? You can, but you'll probably get arrested. It's great, played the OG way back in high school, I see. Yeah, I only played the Dead Space 2 and a tiny bit of Dead Space 3. So I played a bit of the remake and then didn't finish it because my Game Pass subscription ran out. But I also enjoyed it a lot. I also really love the fact that they made him talking protagonist in the new one. I think silent protagonists are kind of a relic of the past. I know people like who are the purist of the original will disagree. I feel like it's a great decision. It's pretty freaky. Yeah, unfortunately it kind of loses the horror elements really quickly. Like once you get basically a mildly upgraded gun. But it's definitely fun.
An elixir of great power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Let me backstab you. Oh my god. Nice. Oh. His second fate is maxing. Wasn't sure if he talked in the original or not, couldn't remember. He talked in Dead Space 2, but not Dead Space 1. Ah, shit. The sound design is really good, it carries the horror elements, yeah, for sure. But they still do some like really cool... I'm not sure how is it in original. It might even straight up be just remaster thing. But the fact... like, there is one moment where they basically force you to shut off the lights because you need the power. And that moment definitely freaked me out a lot. I feel like that was such a cool... Like, making you... Wait, let me really clear my throat. Like, it's such a cool moment where they basically make you realize you need to shut off the lights for your objective. Hate when they make you shut off the lights, yeah. But hate like in a good way. I'm just spamming. Behold,
An elixir of
the power of an angel.
crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions. You know far too much. It's time to die.
Okay, this fight isn't going so well. Got blasted though.
You know far too much. It's time for you to die.
I don't think I'll ever not laugh when he gets blasted by the Fable art. Damn, I didn't even get a single stun. He's so wobbly. If that makes sense, like... He has weird delays in his attack that are hard for me to... get. Yeah. That wasn't a good attempt. So are you counting Joe or not? I bet you're not. Didn't even fulfill your promise. No, yeah, I know. Probably like 8. Yeah, something like that. I almost got it that one attempt, I just...
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one.
got too nervous.
End here.
I need to be sooner. The umbrella attack. Okay, I feel actually that shouldn't hit me. Behold the power of an angel.
Power, crafted by the most brilliant alchemists as reward for my contributions.
Gets saved. Is there a way to get the healing from Fable Arts? Not Fable Arts, Fable Attacks. I feel like that would be kind of useful for this fight because I keep backstabbing him. Alright. Alright, now let's buff. Actually, let's get the second buff as well. Alright, radio silence. Okay. Wasn't too bad. So, 9 attempts, I guess, maybe? Around 10, let's say. 10. And you thought it would take me like 100, Joe. Such a hater. Shaking my head.
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything, all of it. Please, just don't kill me.
Thanks for the clappies. 10, give or take 9. Yeah, something like that. About what he wants to say.
All this happened, all of it, because of the alchemist and that damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique, or your precious legend.
There.
I had to choose. I chose Simon's side. I only did what he commanded.
I still think this gun actually isn't that good, to be honest. Like compared to Bonesaw.
It was not of my design, it was them.
I'm doing so much less damage, and actually shorter reach perhaps even. And isn't like any faster. But this one is way more fun. Didn't say you would take 100, I said he took me quite a few tries. Usually decent PT fights are cakewalks. Yeah, I guess the second part makes it a bit harder. And he's just insanely aggressive. Bonesaw is ready. I don't think I know that reference. About the legendary stalker.
This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was... what was it? Off limits.
Is it Spider-Man? I thought it would be Spider-Man, but I wasn't sure.
It wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus. And when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronique's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, every single time I think about the Spider-Man 1 movie and the fact that Macho Man Randy Savage is in it, I like remember and am confused about the fact that he was still alive back then. Like I thought he would die from like a heart attack in like 1999 or something. About the medicine.
This is a mistake.
Macho Man is dope, and he was on a lot of dope as well.
The alchemist gave me this elixir, no middleman. For the cure, it was complete. Worked on carcass, as they said. I was to have a Stronger body, one immune to disease and infection. I was to become. But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir. I must have treatment.
Yeah, about that.
I must. My good, kind fellow. Please. Sir.
Ooh, punish him or leave him? Nah, leave him.
You're just leaving me. But you must take me with you. I need treatment. You cold-blooded rogue. You're as bad as they are. You cold-blooded rogue.
By the way, did you know that?
You cold-blooded rogue. You're as bad as they are.
Wow. Let me get some water real quick. Like, really quick. Alright, I'm back. What if you got a whiskey and water instead? Probably not advisable to drink alcohol when you're recovering from sickness. Also, I don't have whiskey. Have a job, I can buy whiskey again, let's go. Restocked on booze, some whiskey, scotch, and an IPA. Also, let me put on socks, because it is actually getting reasonably cold because of the AC. What kind of whiskey and scotch did you get? I assume the whiskey is going to be Wild Turkey 101. Are you going to buy Canadian whiskey, Panzer? Because you're because of the tariffs and the boycotts of American brands. Same ones, Turkey 101 and John Walker back, and the IPA is Giga Fruity and 9.5 AB alcohol by volume. Damn, 9.5 is insane. But the fact that it's still Giga Fruity is nice. Usually they're like at those percentages, they're either like just bitter, strong, and like sucking on dry hops. Not really fruity at that point. Going to be moving soonish, and I have so much boost to finish them. When are you moving? And you're moving because of the new job? And also where, if you don't mind saying? Probably. I haven't been in a liquor store since the tariffs, so I have no idea the price of bourbon these days. I mean, the tariffs aren't applied yet, right? I think they only just got announced that they will start like August 1st, and they will probably delay them again as always.
I'll be honest,
It's more just a
terrible conclusion that schemers like him face
like a lot of Canadians are boycotting.
What a fall from
US products, right?
She had everything. Why throw it all away like this?
Have not kept up with it. Yeah. I mean, they're calling it taco, right? Like, Trump always chickens out. End of September, new job to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm actually the resident expert on Pittsburgh culture. And the first thing you need to learn is that instead of you all or y'all or you guys, you need to say yins. You're welcome, Pythonic. Hope this knowledge treats you well. And Ita. I mean, it is an actual thing that people in Pittsburgh say yins. That's not even a joke. With all the US liquors were getting pulled from the shelves, but I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Wait, what did I get from this guy? I got costume, right? And that's ugly as fuck. Pick of boost in this card. Alright, let me check it out in a second. Oh, let me use the Stargazer actually. Damn, that is a, a lot of liquor to go through for sure. Yeah, that's like full parties and a half. Ooh, Artback. We gay dial. It's a great one. Unfortunately, it's extremely expensive lately. Like I bought one for like $60, maybe a bit less. And nowadays it's hard to get even below 80. You can mail it to me instead of drinking. Yeah, same. Hard to mail booze, yeah, I'm not surprised. I also like Bullet bourbon. And the Ray and Nephew overproof rum. I tried that one before as well. That was very nice in cocktails. Don't think I know most of the rest. Or like know but not familiar with them. Cool glasses as well. The Artback glasses. Maraschino cherries, classic. It's hard to mail people to. Well, depends on the country, I guess. Oh. Yeah, let's do some quest stuff. Hardback got so expensive, but it's so good. Yeah. But at that price point, I think I would rather buy like Artback 10. Or just Artback V Beastie. You think anyone ever tried that to save money on flights? I mean, probably. I was thinking more about like human slavery or like not what is it called? Human trafficking. Ooh, paint the sky. Painting created by Godard, the blind painter. It has been painted roughly with oil paints. The painter trapped in darkness yearned for a ray of light to illuminate her from within. That light was connected to a profoundly blue and strange sky. I wouldn't say it's strange, but whatever floats your boat. So true, Nightbot. Someone feed him grapes, please. Got those for free after going to Artback Day and showing off my knowledge to the people working there. Damn, that's kinda cool. Got those glasses, a cap, and 2 shots of anything I wanted for free. Damn, that's insane. People used to mail kits in US, damn. To the one within the darkness, the one who showed such kindness to this blind painter, who had lost her light. Also, let me turn off my AC for a bit. I'll turn it on later again. After you returned my lost art supplies, I became inspired and finished my painting. This painting. As the time passes, I'm certain the world will acknowledge its true worth. So that end, please show this painting to as many people as possible. Alright. The clear blue sky. Open your eyes and count to fuck. Great song. First you are too warm, then too cold, make up your mind. Yeah, me setting the AC to lowest setting possible probably isn't the smartest decision. But I feel like it doesn't do anything if I leave it on like 22 degrees. And maybe if I just angled it a bit different, it would be easier, but I'm not being paid enough to think. Let's go to Hotel Krat. I wonder where I can get the beer. I can probably ask the guy, but I'm not here to read. I'm here to lead. Ooh, painting. You adorn the wall with a painting. They will be losing their money otherwise. Let's play Clear Blue Sky. Kitten. I think we've seen this animation before. Need more kitten animations. Do we know how far in the past we are? We didn't get specific date, but I'm guessing that's the kitten that's in the current day. So I guess within a cat's lifespan. But like you ask a bunch of people at the start of the DLC and they just tell you, are you fucking insane? Go kill yourself, and then don't tell you the year, so we don't know. Alright. Sounds like my league teammates. Yeah, sounds like the average gamer. Oh, I just didn't craft this one. Cool. And it scales for motivity. Ooh. Enables dodging while charging. Perfect reload. Fire at the perfect moment while charging to shoot an even more powerful shotgun shell. Ooh. This is the worst tongue they have, I think. It's nothing special, I would say. It's very, like, average. Ooh, I like that.
Well met, Master Stalker.
Violin medal.
Are you well?
Let's buy Legion Caliber. And let's get the last level of the shotgun. I wouldn't call it bad, but wouldn't call it that interesting either compared to rest. For sure. Did we get any new arms in the DLC? Yeah, this one. Unless it has been in the main game and I just missed it. It's okay. Yeah. Don't remember it. Yeah, I think this is definitely new. Let me... How does the perfect charging work? Is this perfect charge? Yeah, I think that's the perfect charge. Sounds like when two people in love in an anime are wandering around looking for each other and it keeps panning back and forth. That's a very specific picture, but I think it's an apt comparison. I kind of want to rewatch Cowboy Bebop. One of the only two animes I ever watched, and I think I want to watch it again. Speaking of anime. Right, I think I actually love this Legion arm. Watch Samurai Champloo. I do have that one acquired completely legally, yeah, on my PC, so I should also watch that one. I want to watch right now, although I don't really watch a lot of TV. I do want to watch Samurai Champloo, Vinland Saga, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or whatever it's called. I think that's like the three I want to watch right now. Might be forgetting something. Brotherhood is pretty good. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. OG Full Metal Alchemist is kinda meh. I didn't even know there were two separate ones. Does the Brotherhood like... Is it like a remake or something? Like... Can I just watch Brotherhood? Or do I need to watch both? It's a remake but improved on the OG. Oh, I see. Makes sense then. I want to also switch the timeline and go to Hotel Krat and see if the painting is there. I also wanted to check out Nosferatu this weekend, but I instead watched the Arm the Rebels. And it is there. Ooh. I wonder if it was there before or not. Old or new? Old was cool, new kinda sucked. Yeah, the new one. So I can form my own opinion. What is the frozen vessel still? Ambience and theme were cool, acting and story were so boring. It was filmed in Prague, by the way. Watched Take Care this weekend, such a good movie. That's the one I recommended, right? And yeah, I agree. Amazing movie. Glad to hear you enjoyed it. It is such a... Like the theme of this movie is kind of common. In movies. Not exactly common, but there has been a lot of movies made this way, right? And I feel like it's kind of funny watching... It's mildly spoilerish, but not too much, I guess. But I think it's funny watching like American movies that deal with this premise compared to like Japanese movies about this premise, which the premise is basically that like a like a government worker, I guess, gets told that he has only a couple months or like years of life to live because he has cancer, right? And he's like dealing with coming to terms with the fact that he's going to die and trying to find some meaning in life or like do stuff before he dies. And I feel like in American movies it's always about like indulging in hedonism, basically. Like, I don't know, like trying some dangerous foods, expensive meals and stuff like that, jumping out of a plane and something like that. And the Ikiru is interesting in a way that deals with these themes. I don't want to talk much about it in case someone wants to watch it. But it is kind of like the opposite, I guess. Like, he is like kind of a boring office clerk. And he deals with it in a way that's like good for everyone, and how a boring office clerk would deal with those news about life. So different from other Kurosawa works too. Yeah, it's very like personal movie, I guess, compared to like epics about samurai. Didn't like the lead girl, and I guess it's Johnny Depp's daughter. Yeah, I heard that somewhere. Maybe it was you who said it. It's a classic nepotism. I'm hoping Willem Dafoe carries Nosferatu for me. Don't think it's a movie you can spoil though. The magic is in a way it's done. Yeah, for sure. Very intimate, yeah, I guess it's a better way to phrase it. What is that emote? Hype nudes, what the fuck? Which was the worst thing about the movie. Yeah, I guess nepotism then.
I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. I never realized they're in. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment.
Oh, right, because he needed clothes for the cryptic vessel.
It contains a hidden pocket for hiding valuables. I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade.
Have you watched many other Kurosawa movies, Pythonic? I watched like 5 of them, I guess. Not too much, but did see a decent bunch. Abyss posted in Discord, and I like to believe that it's just a glass of vodka in front of him. I mean, the color makes it look like white wine. Ear pain got better, so decided to lay down in bed and watch stream on phone. Glad to hear the ear pain got better. That is very nice to hear. I hope you can be comfy in bed. Seven Samurai and Throne of Blood, others are on the list, but haven't gotten to it. Those two are the ones I haven't watched yet. I watched Run, which was great. It's like watching a painting. Like the whole time, it's so amazingly shot, with insane amount of extras. Like really cool movie to watch. I bet it would fucking slap on big screen. Like, let me check what are the other ones. Also watched High and Low, which was okay, nothing too extra. It's like that's the detective one. I think I watched Seven Samurai and liked it. Yeah, I mean it's a classic for a reason. And there is one other I watched, and I don't even remember the name. But it was nice, it was more of a historical movie. And then I watched the movies that were inspiration for a few dollars more. And those were fun, but nothing too special. Yeah, Sanjuro and Yojimbo, which were the like western, like cowboy samurai movies basically. Yeah, I definitely know what that means, Avais. And yeah, Kagemusha was the one I also watched. It was a bit too difficult to understand if you're not Japanese. But I would definitely also recommend watching Harakiri. I think I might have actually liked those more than most Kurosawa movies. Typed hubs in Arabic script, I see.
I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding. Lumacchio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists.
Ooh.
It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those opposed to the alchemists. I am truly disappointed in Lumacchio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light atop Krat. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed, I doubt he escaped unscathed. Unless, of course, he'd prepared a hideout. If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
Oh, okay. Was confused what word that was, not gonna lie. Was worried my vocabulary is gone to more shit than I thought. That music is kinda distracting, not gonna lie. Get stabbed, bozo. What was the cipher? Decoded frosted cipher machine text. Target not found. Reconnaissance of hideout unsuccessful. Maintaining blockade as a standing warning to the target and all traitors. I apologize, Sir Manus. Your disappointment is warranted, for I have failed you. In my defense, the traitorous fat swine has been hoarding and stealing from us since the very beginning, and not one of us saw it. I knew that housekeeper was both insidious and audacious, but I never thought he would go for the elixir. I have no excuse. The Harakiri you recommend is the Kobayashi one, yeah, exactly. That said, I believe there is no longer need for concern. The target could not possibly have escaped the lighthouse. In the meantime, I shall blockade the seas themselves to make an example of the traitor. The gluttonous grifter will have nothing to eat but his own flesh. My Arabic was never good and it's been like 10 years since spoke or read it, I see. Also, Harakiri has like one of the coolest like samurai duel scenes of all time. And it's not even a movie about that. Definitely recommend that one. Right, what the fuck is this? Like, I can't even think of an area it could be. It's exactly 420 here, damn. Add it to my radar. Yeah, if you do find the time and the mood for it, it's a great movie. Like, a lot of the times, like, when you watch an old movie, like, some of those movies, like, have a... Like, you can tell they're kind of aged. Like, they feel old, but... Kurosawa and Kobayashi both made movies that feel modern. Even though they are, like, very old movies. For lack of better term. 11 hours, damn. That's just 1 hour behind me, Monka. Alright, where could this be though? Oh, or is it just going to tell me? I feel like it would tell me actually, so... I guess I haven't found it yet. Don't mind old movies at all when they have a character that is unique to them. Yeah, for sure. Also, don't mind movies, old movies. But a lot of people do. And there are a lot of old movies that just didn't age well. Be it just like movie or filmmaking conventions, just like quality of the way they are produced, quality of acting. Or they are a bit more like a simple story, just like from the golden era of Hollywood that was just make a boxer movie, make a movie about a cowboy, and then make like 20 different movies that are exactly the same. Found all movies that were great. Loved the OG Frankenstein creature from the Black Lagoon, etc. Actually, what's the oldest movie I ever saw? I log all of my stuff on Letterboxd, so I can actually very easily find it. It's probably King Kong. Like the old one. Yeah, it is actually King Kong. Damn. Yeah, King Kong from 1933. Maybe I goes to sleep and wakes up while I'm awake. Yeah, I mean, you go to sleep at like 6 AM, right? Always. Sometimes. As far as I know, Mina never sleeps at all. I think they just wake up pretty late usually. All I know about Miwa is it's the 11th. Here's a cat post in the channel. Yeah, Miwa usually goes to sleep before you show up in Pop's chat, Joe, so makes sense. Went to sleep at 9 AM for Game Awards, damn. I mean, I also went kind of late as well. So I guess close enough. Sometimes 7 then. 7 is not it. I went to bed at 3 AM, woke up at noon today and was like, this is it, the end. Damn. I turned around and alt tabbed so much I have no idea where I came from. Okay, this is where I came from, I'm fairly sure. Let me check actually. No, okay. Good that I didn't go back. Madman's Journal. I have learned the devil's method. The subject's body must be fresh, minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject, appearance is key. What the hell? The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death. If this is true, only one element is missing, and it requires a desecration I can't begin to imagine, but must. Am I cursed? Is this retribution for letting myself be blinded by grief and working with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot, but I can still get to the child back myself. If so, that is the only course I can take. I will have no choice but to make this my single purpose. Very cryptic. I used to sleep after my EU friends and wake up before them. They would say, do you even sleep? I was on 5 hours sleep back then. Eh. And it doesn't sound like fun long term. I think I would actually die on 5 hours of sleep. Average like 5 hours, and that is an improvement. I wake up after like 5 or 4 hours of sleeping, but not voluntarily. Holy. Can someone post this part smile, please? Average like 5 hours, and that is an improvement. The occasional days when I get over 6 feel like I have unlocked superpowers. Damn. No, no. Mods! Log them in the walk-in freezer. Oh my god. Holy. Ha, get sniped. Mods the next time Ito makes gravy, make it not very good. I don't think I ever made gravy. I guess I made sausage gravy once. And it was amazing, so get fucked, Joe. Make Ito control his AC then. Degrave his biscuits. I never had biscuits. I would like to try making them, but they're probably like 4,000 calories each. How? I mean, I don't think any country on the planet Earth eats biscuits besides US. Like you guys are the weird ones. The answer isn't even US. I mean, it's the 51st state. Anyways. Sorry, that one's a bit too far. Oh no. I slid. Biscuits are good, but only fresh, otherwise they are bad. I mean, they're extremely easy to make, right? You just mix some cream and flour and that's it, basically. At least that's what Kenji says. Once I felt dead by lack of sleep when I decided to visit the city with my sister, because she was going there to take her stuff back, because she didn't like the job there. I was like, sounds fun, hell yeah, slept for 15 minutes, then woke up and started the journey at 3 AM, and dude, it was like desert and stuff. I didn't know it was that far, it was legit giga close to Afghan border, it was summer and Ramadan as well. By car, had AC, so it was fine, but one part of the road was so bad, I've never experienced such a bumpy road ever. That was an insane run-on sentence. It was actually hard to understand that, but I think I got most of it. And yeah, it sounds like hell. And butter. I mean, you don't need the butter if you already do cream, right? That was harder to read than Moby Dick. Yeah, is that fucking Ulysses? It was one sentence, yeah, exactly. Fucking Tolkien ass. Ah, shit. Buttercream. What about buttermilk? Oh, that was a copy pasta at first. For flakiness, you want to cut in some unmelted butter. Maybe I just forgot that step in the Kenji's recipe. I should stop using the Legion arm this way. I said it before, but the worst I ever felt because of lack of sleep was at the Scottish vacation, where we had a flight at 6 AM, so we just decided to not sleep. And then we walked like 25k steps across all of Glasgow. And we were basically walking zombies at the end of the day. Like, we went to sleep at like 6 PM. I woke up at like 9 PM, 8 PM, something like that. Just took a shower, brushed my teeth, and then slept until 10 AM. So it was very unproductive. Like 2 halves of a day, I guess. Easy way to tell if I'm posting copypastas or being for real is that copypasta won't have typos. I mean, some copypastas are known specifically because of their typos. 25k steps is crazy. And it wasn't even the most exhausting day there. Walk like 25 steps a day. I mean, when I don't go to the office, kind of same. I really need to start going to the office way more. Just so I can walk back home and I can get like 8k steps at least. Office is overrated? Yeah, for sure. But I definitely am more productive when I work from office. And I guess the not being a hermit is nice for mental health as well. And then having a walk and maybe visiting some cool shops on the way home, like some plant shop, or have like a Italian delicatessen basically close to me. That's nice to visit as well. They make their own mozzarella. And are run by like Italian people actually. First time I visited there, I got like 5 different kinds of salami as a free sample. Italian helicopters. I don't know how you got that from what I said, like which word I mispronounced so bad that you heard helicopters, but yeah, sure. Oh my god. Home is best though. Home is nice for sure, yeah. Delicatessen? Yeah, well, how would you get helicopter from it? Unless there is a hot coworker. That's an HR situation, alright. I had to do like a work safety and stuff like that training once I got this managerial like a role in the company. And I think some parts actually did address those issues, like relationships at work, especially if your manager of someone is extremely inappropriate. Those were kind of funny. If you have a hot coworker, you should just quit. I guess true, yeah. I mean, they should. Power imbalances. Yeah, I mean, it is definitely true. It's just funny that it was included in the like a Department of Labor training, like a government training, right? It wasn't just like made by the company I work for. Right, let me get past this tiny part and then mustard on chat. Thoughts on horseradish? Question for everyone. I don't even want to be friends with my coworkers. I have done stuff with them outside of work and a few times ever. I don't mind it, but it does feel kind of awkward. For sure. For me, like, I don't mind being friends with my coworkers. I even find most of the people I work with are like cool people. I don't know, something about them being work colleagues makes the interactions a bit more awkward for me. Had a lot of those as well for teaching roles. Yeah. There it's probably even more needed. Horse what? Horseradish. It's kind of like wasabi. It's great, raw and creamy, yeah. Horseradish is great. Horses are red-ish. Ah, get fucked, bozo. Me when I'm a Mongolian archer in 14th century. Or something. Romzona. Oh no, this fucking guy. Get blasted. Get along with quite a few and have gone to grab a beer and wings after work a few times, but I'm not gonna do stuff more than that. Yeah. I guess I have the same limit. I guess. I will socialize with coworkers, but never friends unless they were friends before working with them. Yeah. I think I had more like people I would be closer friends with in the previous work. Probably also because I had more people my age. Like I had a coworker that was, funnily enough, had same first name as me, and gone to the same school, same year, but different class, or like high school. I was a good friend with. Pavel, yeah. Surely. And we kind of look similar, except he had much shorter hair than me, but we would both have beard. Both would wear like black jeans and a black shirt. So it was kind of funny. And we sat next to each other in the office. And he, like, mildly looks like Takamura like the Street Fighter 6 player. So it's always funny when Takamura is playing in some major tournament, and like it always reminds me of the coworker. That dude pulled AM Ito by falling in water smother. Very true. Definitely stayed way too long at my old job because I liked hanging out with people at work, but now I don't try to talk to any of them, so my whole life was a waste of time. And that is unfortunate why I didn't read this. That is a shitty situation. I don't think it's a waste of time, like, you still made money, right? And had maybe fun times with coworkers back then. That sentence came out way more serious than I intended. Where's the fucking poster? Ah, there it is. Wanted. Alidoro. Apprehend immediately upon discovery. Fugitive fled after inflicting serious damage upon the order. Multiple charges have been filed, including theft of confidential information, destruction of property, abduction and luring of order members, defamation against the order, wanted dead or alive. No liability shall be assigned regarding his condition. Okay. UW. True. Am I having a stroke? Why is only like half of the sentences that are in chat like legible for me? I think I might be having a stroke. On phone, okay, never make mistakes on normal keyboard. Yeah, typing on phone is rough. I just don't give a shit and just don't fix my typos whenever I'm typing on phone. This house we only use metric system mods. Remove him from my property. Where the fuck am I? So I was going to see if I maybe like slide on the ice, and if the amulet would do that I would stop sliding. But I don't slide, so I still don't understand what the amulet is for. Where the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I? Why the fuck am I? Exactly. Hug crab, what? Is that? It's people hugging a crab. And the crab is feeling loved. Oh, ha. What are you asking? What is what? The amulet, you mean? The amulet is this one that I'm confused about. Changes weight to very heavy when equipped. I don't understand what it does. Like, why would I ever use it? When the fuck am I? When the fuck am I also? Yeah. Especially in this game. I love that sometimes when I hit tab, it just erases the last letter I typed. Yeah, in general, Twitch sometimes has issue where it just deletes your letters when you're typing. Not just when you hit tab. I'm so confused. Have I been here? Why is there so many dead bodies? Are they all going to come alive and trap me here? Mad Puppet's message. Way too dank.
Just look at you all, scrambling blindly like headless chickens.
Nice Mark Hamill as Joker impersonation.
You thought to sink me, but your ships run aground. Arlecchino was lost, but my freedom I have found.
He's having a good time, yeah, sounds like it. You should get a better microphone though. Not this cunt.
And in such a state, I find myself. What magnificent gifts you've given me. Fear not. I shall put these tools to good use. I truly thought it was the end.
Motherfuckers in CSGO be like.
Shattered and destroyed. It's not hyperbole to say, well, I was a wreck.
So unserious.
Along came you.
Liked him?
Brilliant, misguided
I think I disliked him.
to give me another chance at life. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my, let's call it, heart.
Ooh.
But time flies.
Holy shit, he's a talkative fella.
Must now bid you all adieu. I have more debts to collect. The one who left me in such a wretched state. Oh, they call her the Little Stalker now. Such a splendid little title.
Bro put cellophane over the microphone just to blowing it
Only
in it, yeah.
to congratulate her in person. See the truth behind the legend.
Oh my god, this message is something.
But I sure won't be doing that here with you idiots.
Can I plug in to make her voice like this?
Zoo and remind her of her debt.
I mean, I don't think I even need a plugin. I can just do this.
So you are a clever one.
I can just sound like this, you know. I'm sure this is a great microphone to use. Yeah, something about Arlecchino or whatever. Still don't really know how this sounds. Glad my ear got hurt, so I'm not very cartoon for this message. Yeah, this message was so bad. Blow in the mic now. Okay. Luckily I have some limiters, so they should like not blow out your eardrums completely. I think that was enough. Alright, back to normal. With my headphones, yeah. I should have set some warning beforehand. Alright. It's not funny when it happens to me. Classic. Yeah, that was the DualSense controller, by the way. Gotta live on the edge, no warnings. I mean, I guess I do live on the edge. Although it's only DualSense regular, it's not DualSense Edge, so it doesn't really work. Imagine if it was DualSense Edge though. Alchemist's orders. The puppet locked in the brig is dangerous. To even think of releasing something as mad as that onto the city, it cannot be allowed. When you have traveled sufficient distance from the city of Krat, retrieve what ergo is left inside that puppet and permanently dispose of whatever remains. I also recently, because I was publishing the Claire Obscure Watts on YouTube, right? So I heard the old microphone, and goddamn, that's such a difference
Do I even want to
in
know what
quality
was in
between
that
the old
cell,
mic
or
and this
what
one.
kind of monster it was? Probably not. But here's hoping a deranged beast hasn't been set loose upon the world.
Does the DualSense play sound through it on PC, or is that just a PS5 function? You can set that it also does it on PC. And some games, like all the games that have actual DualSense features, or like Returnal, Death Stranding and stuff like that, can make like specific sounds just through the controller. But it can also be quite annoying, like sometimes it will just randomly switch your sound output to to the DualSense controller, and it's kind of annoying having to switch it to your headphones or speakers. Need to get sure SM7B and make my voice giga deep like the E-rating motherfuckers in Valorant. I've seen some wait a minute clips recently, and it's so strange how much he modulates his voice. It's so unnatural. And you can see like clips of him talking without the voice filters, right? And it's like completely a normal voice. It's so strange that he chooses to modulate to sound like like that. Have sure SM7B. I think you have more expensive microphone than I do then, and you're not even streaming. Was it Ethos? Guy with nose like Dodge Viper suit? No, I was talking about Pirate Software. Which is why I said, wait a minute. Welcome back, Modern. With ice cream, let's go. What kind of ice cream? Could you send us a hell yeah, brother voice Cliff and Ethos server? I mean, I have heard Joe talk since we played Street Fighter 6 a bunch of times. Yeah, what kind of ice cream do you have? Double chocolate brownie with a 7% dark chocolate dip and chocolate sprinkles. Damn. That sounds very... I always forgot this word. What do I want to say? Decadent. Yeah, that sounds very decadent. In a good way. Might notice a pattern. I think you like vanilla, right? That's the pattern. Oh, Lightkeeper. How did you guess? Just intuition. Gotta add some chocolate sauce on that. True. Holy shit. Get absolutely blasted. My voice is kinda bad today. I'm getting so many losing my voice moments. Ah, shit. My favorite employee was at the ice cream shop. She always gives me generous portions. She's also cute, damn. Maybe you can get free ice cream forever, if you know what I mean. I was going to say something and then forgot. Oh, fuck these guys. Shit, what was it that I was going to say? Oh yeah. What's the time for you, Morden, right now? That you got a ice cream in a ice cream shop. $19.56. Damn, I'm surprised that there is still an ice cream shop open. It's open until 1. What the fuck? What kind of ice cream shop is it that it's open at this point? Oh, he died. Lumakia's last letter. The writing is messy and nearly illegible. You should have helped me. What are your noble words and high-minded morality when you will leave one like me to rot? I'm a coward worthy of pity, even contempt, yet I am worthy. I'm no villain. To survive in a world gone mad, one must make sacrifices. The laws of nature demand it. Indeed, in the end, did you not sacrifice me to ensure your own survival? In the end, is there really all that much difference between us? Though I die this day, remember me in every battle through all your tomorrows. But be warned, you too will be forced to make sacrifices, unpleasant ones. But you will make them to survive, it is an inevitability. Macchio Pantalone. The Ambrose named after trousers. Mr. Fancy Pants. 1956, Bob's birth year. True. It might be a front, it's not a front. I'm suspicious that it's not a front. Probably operated by Morden. He did 70, Tromso's birth year. In this house we only use 12-hour format. Mods! Display his profane form across the stars. I mean, the gore of his profane form. Wish everyone used military time. Yeah, in Europe it's just time. I remember used to use a word last time I used it while talking to the toxic boyfriend while I was playing Elden Ring and torrenting through Ansel River in 2024. I would remember it again. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Like you just completely forget a word that you want to use multiple times. For me it's decadent. I think. I might just straight up forgot the word I was going to use. Yeah, fuck these guys. Who gives a shit? Who's getting ice cream at midnight? Probably drunk people. So probably actually best time to sell ice cream if we're being honest. And we're always honest in it. Honest all on stream. Do you think this big guy will respawn? I'm regretfully thinking he will. Okay, he didn't. He didn't regretfully respawn. "24 hours in a day, each hour has a number." And it also doesn't have the shit where like... Is noon 12 AM or 12 PM? I hate that so much about the 12-hour format. I can have a word with him if you want. Yeah, he's boyfriend of a friend. If I could get good ice cream at midnight, I would. Yeah, like I said, also you probably get a lot of drunk people. So the business must be booming. The cream of the crop. Still don't know. I think 12 PM is noon, right? And 12 AM is midnight. Which, again, just doesn't make much sense. When I'm drunk, I want more savory like pizza, pasta, etc. Yeah, same. But I also just in general prefer savory more. So I wonder if like people who prefer sweet stuff than savory stuff also prefer sweet stuff when drunk. Bro. Nice. I see people out for late night walks, and I guess they could fancy an ice cream in this weather. Yeah, I guess in summer it is more reasonable. Alright, where did I die? I think there, probably? When I have a set deadline, I always do 11:59 for that. Makes sense. Amazing ice cream, let's go. Glad to hear it. Always forget they have a double shot. Why did I say shot like shit? Hesitation is defeat. Yeah, I remember that from my favorite video game, Demon Souls. John Demon would be like, hesitation is defeat. DDR Tanzer. Ava is having a strong classic phone typing. Do you use any alternate app for Twitch on phone? Because I've been using the BTTV app on Android, and every single time I lock the screen, it disconnects me from chat, and I need to restart the whole app to be able to write in chat. So it's kind of annoying to use lately. Hesitation is defeat. Okay, Miyazaki. Calm down. Mr. Tarantino. Okay, I fully expected to not be able to go back. Just as a troll. Let's jump down here also. They're not often not even open in the winter, yeah. I mean, makes sense. Not many people enjoy ice cream in the the winter. Me being one of them. List of 10 items. Chatted with the employee a bit. Nice. Her name is Yuria of Londor. Possibly. Use Chatson on iOS. Yeah, I have Android. Have heard the I can't even talk anymore. I have heard good things about Twire, but haven't used it myself. Is it on Android? Enjoy the long emote names. We have some long emotes names as well. Like, did you know that Viggo Mortensen actually screamed from pain when he kicked the helmet because he broke his toe? Let me open it. And he also actually deflected the daggers that Lourdes threw at him. List of sent items. The writing looks hurriedly scrawled. The document holder is empty. The documents contained herein must be sent with high priority. His folio must be transported aboard the Archon fleet. Assessment of Simon by the Order. The Path to God Research Compendium, books 1 to 3. Research paper, physical alterations arising from Ergo. Comparative experiments awaken puppets and the ego of Ergo. Report on experiment number 7. Number 7 regarding the cause of carcass mutations. Case collections, carcass mutations resulting from side effects of the cure. Financial report of the order. Argo transaction statement, copies of letters and notes concerning Simon's close associates. Final list of Simon's followers. Cool. Haven't watched Lord of the Rings in a while. Probably should since I finally finished the books in May, I guess. Ten out of 10 books, definitely recommend everyone to read. It's so funny when everyone starts talking about how the books actually are just like endless descriptions of trees. And I read the whole trilogy and didn't find a single description of a tree to be longer than like 2 sentences. Peter Jackson movies are great too, yeah, for sure. They're not like the most what is it called? Like truthful adaptations, I guess. What is it called? I don't know. I mean, they're not like the best adaptation, I guess, because they're not exactly one-to-one. Faithful, yeah, that was the word I was looking for. But I feel like they get the atmosphere and the vibe of the book so well. And even that, the parts they don't get, they're just so well made. It doesn't really matter. Probably just memes. Personally enjoy Tolkien's writing style, yeah, for sure. But the memes are kind of annoying because people kind of start to take them seriously and think that's actually what is in the books. But there is literally no passage that has a tree to be described more than like 2 sentences. Like sometimes it's like there is a description of like how the flora of Mordor is, but it's just to actually depict like the difference between the lush forest of Gondor compared to like the barren wasteland of industrialized Mordor, right? Which just makes sense because that's what the story is about. And even then it's like 4 sentences maybe. Have you seen the epic rap battle between Tolkien and George R. R. Martin? Yeah, like a long time ago. I've definitely seen it. It's pretty fun. Let's do more capacity. Why not? The most like funny, noticeable thing that I actually noticed in Tolkien's writing style, that he absolutely loves run-on sentences. Like he will have a sentence that just goes on for like 3 lines, no problem, and it looks kind of funny. I don't think adaptations should be faithful across mediums. The best is when it understands the demands of the medium. Oh my god, this fucking guy again. The Hulk to a guy spitting on me. Spitting on that puppet. But since most people do a bad job at that, the best we hope for is an exact adaptation. Yeah. And like Witcher, for example. Like sure, it would be it would be hard to adapt faithfully because a lot of the books or like the short stories are just about Geralt being a smartass, and no offense to Henry Cavill, but I don't think he would be able to play like a smartass philosophing Witcher, and it would probably be kind of cringe on the screen. So I understand how they change his dialogue, but all the other parts that just could have been adapted well were so bad that it was kind of unwatchable. I'm torn on Tolkien, I love The Hobbit, but the Lothra I had mixed feelings on. Two Towers was good. Return of the King was okay, and it's despite the Fellowship. Really? That is interesting. I feel like Fellowship and Two Towers are probably the best ones. And then Return of the King is great, but it has definitely a strange pacing. Bro thinks he's me with long sentences. Yeah, I mean, I straight up said when you posted the anecdote about not sleeping with the run-on sentence, I said that's some Tolkien shit. Read all the Witcher novels, loved them, yeah, same. But I read them in Czech, and apparently the Czech translation is like 95% the same as Polish, because the languages are similar and the sentence structure is so similar, so you can just straight up like one-to-one translate stuff, and it doesn't sound weird. So it had some extra bonus for it there. But the strangest thing they did in the Czech translations is they translated Jaskier or Dandelion's name to Marigold, which is strange because like Triss Marigold is a character, right? So they changed Triss's last name to Ranunzul, which is a completely strange name. Like it doesn't even mean anything in Czech, I think. It's such a strange decision. Like why would they need to change names when they could just use the Polish names or just one-to-one translate them? Fellowship was so boring and long-winded. I guess the start is very long-winded as well. And then there is the strange Tom Bombadil stuff, right? Which I am still confused about. I think that's just a fever dream. Gonna go sleep now. Good night, everyone. Have a great rest of the stream and day or night. Alright, thanks a lot for hanging out, guys. Have a wonderful night, and I hope the ear pain goes away soon. Alright, let's continue. I think I probably explored most of the ship. And if not, probably just some bullshit upgrade materials or something. Oh, I wanted to try the new weapon. Actually, let's do that first. Names shouldn't be changed in translations. And makes like even more of a... or like it makes even less sense because like I said, Polish and Czech are so similar. Like there is no reason to change the names. Silent Evangelist is Macehead, and it's a strength weapon. Looks cool. Wrong button. What the hell? Hmm. For me, for movies, Fellowship is better than Return, as better than Two Towers, and for books, it was the complete opposite for me. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely think Fellowship is by far the best Lord of the Rings movie. Like, obviously, Two Towers and Return of the King are amazing movies, like, all of them are 10 out of 10. But Fellowship is insanely good movie. How I check people around punctuality. I don't think there is a stereotype either way. It is very much... Like, I don't think I ever heard a stereotype. And I know both people who are extremely punctual. If you mean by punctual, like being somewhere on time. But I also know a lot of people who are the kind of people that you will tell them be here at 1 p.m. and they will be there at 5 p.m. So you tell them actually be here at 8 a.m. when you expect them to be at 1 p.m. and they will still be late for 1 p.m. Like my like friend I mostly hung around with in elementary and high school. It's so funny, like he would live across the elementary school. Like straight up, like you would see his window to his bedroom from the elementary school. And there were a couple of moments where I looked out the window from the classroom and I saw him looking out the window, drinking tea and eating a toast. Like 10 minutes after the class started and just looking. Not like being bothered by the fact that he's like already 10 minutes late for class. With a chat. It's definitely like the truthful meme that people who have it closest to the school are the ones who are always latest in class. 2 Towers movie was too much kill Urukai, but the book was the best by far. Yeah, now that I think about it, I can see that for sure. If you are in elementary school, I don't think being late is on you. I guess the better term for Americans would be middle school. Because like elementary and middle school is basically the same thing in Czechia. Like it's the same building, you might get different teachers, but it's still the same school. And it's always called like základní škola, which means elementary school. Like no one says middle school. Middle school would be what we call high school. Because we say střední škola, which means middle school, exactly. Which grade age range was he in? It would like 6th to 9th grade, which is the same as American basically. So middle school. Popis, yeah, summary. Or description. Definitely on parents. I mean his parents were like at work at that point. So it's not like they could like personally see that he's in school on time. Then it's on him, yeah, for sure. It was so funny. That one day. Just post kindergarten, yeah, then that would be... That would be on parents. For us, we did elementary school till 11, middle school till 14, and high school till 18 roughly. Yeah, in Czechia, like, you have like first grade like first grade of elementary school, like the literal translation is grade, which would be like years 1 to 5 and starting at 6 years of age. And then second grade of elementary school, and it would be years 6 to 9. So which would be until 15 basically. And then you would go to high school, which would be until 19. And the only difference is that you would have like in grades or like years 1 to 5 you would have one teacher for everything. And then years 6 to 9 you would have a different teacher for every subject. And you would have a different like main teacher, I guess. But it was still the same school. I'm not sure how that works in the US. Until 10 to 12, it's on parents. Yeah, I can see it. But if your parents go to work, like what are they gonna do about it that you just choose to be late at that point? Elementary was one teacher, middle. And high is different teacher for each class, yeah, so basically the same. Fisher Village, cool. Punish? Yeah, I guess so. To be fair, I also was the one who had it closest to the school in high school. Like I would still have it like 20 minutes walk, I guess. But literally everyone else in the class didn't live in the same town the high school was in, so they would all need to like come by bus or train. And since second year of high school, I literally didn't get to class on time a single day. Like I would be like 5 to 10 minutes late every single day. Nice. My walk would have been 30 minutes, but my mom was stay at home and did substitute teaching, so she drove us versus having to take the bus. And school buses aren't the thing in Europe at all, I think. Maybe England, but I still don't think it's a thing in England as well. That is such a foreign concept to me. Like I obviously know it because of movies and TV shows, but it is kind of strange. Like, is it actually, like, does it actually work that way, that like school bus just straight up stop in front of like the house of every single child in the class? Or do you have like specific stops where it would stop? Now that house ad stops, okay. So the movies and TV shows lie. I feel like that would be extremely inefficient if it was at the house. Sometimes they would go to houses specifically, but it depends. I see. Yeah, I guess it's not a thing in Europe because the cities are usually a bit more walkable, and also we just have a developed public transit. And safe mostly. Like, I can see parents not wanting their child to take the subway in, like, New York or something. Not that anything will happen, but still. If one kid was in the middle of nowhere from everyone else on the way, I see. Mayor's Journal. XXXX. Hello set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damned old fool. As if all monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough. Why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? But it's not just him. It seems everyone here has suddenly lost their minds. More and more villagers are suddenly insisting that they want to die. It feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with residents next door. The rest of the words are smudged and illegible. Doesn't sound ominous at all. I had school buses in India and United Arab Emirates. It was specific stops. My bus in UAE used to come to my stop at 5:50 a.m. Damn. That is too soon for anyone to be awake. What? Oh, you need, I thought it said you used. I guess there you also have a bit different cities as well. Krat Lighthouse. Ooh. That is a pretty scene. So I'm kinda leaned away from the microphone. Not sure how loud I am. When I was like 8 to 10, I would ride my bike by myself miles away from my house. Parents are very scared nowadays. Yeah. I mean, I also used to be outside without telling my parents like where I'm going or anything.
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but
For
I'm pretty
multiple
sure
hours.
the legendary stalker is nearby.
Without like taking my phone because I didn't want to destroy it. Can hear you fine, yeah. That's good. Mobile phones and internet tracking has been a curse for children's freedom, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't imagine being a child in this day and age. Now also with like ChatGPT being so prevalent, like it will just straight up write your homework for you. Krat Mysteries, the Haunted Lighthouse. The legend of how the Krat Lighthouse came to be called the Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Colombo. Ooh, like the detective. Who was Krat's lighthouse keeper. But all knew him only as the portly keeper, for he was said to have been a greedy glutton. Colombo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. That's funny. They say he amassed a huge fortune that he hid in a secret location only he could access. The treasure has never been found, leading to rumors that the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. Oh, can anyone find my treasure? Suspiciously treasure-shaped lighthouse keeper next to me. No, I don't know anything about any treasure. Being a student is so hard now. Yeah, if I was like in high school during the COVID, I would definitely fail. Like, I don't think I would have the motivation or focus to finish even high school if I had to do Zoom classes. Like trying to eat healthy while living in a candy shop. Yeah. And like even the internet was kind of like completely different back then. Like it changed so much. Like when I was young, basically Facebook was starting to become a thing, so I didn't really need it for socializing or anything, right? And nowadays, like it's like social media is basically necessary for young people, it seems. And social media is extremely fucked up. Like, it's something like children shouldn't have access to because the algorithms are like genuinely like blight to humanity. The townspeople cursed Colombo with their every breath. Some believe the curse worked because one day Colombo vanished. Like his treasure, he has never been found. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper. But that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by the cries of the ghost that haunts the lighthouse. This repeated with the next keeper, and the next, and many more, all fearing the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the keeper changed 7 times that Colombo's ghost finally fell quiet. Even now, it is said the screams of the portly keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when storms slash the shores. Perhaps the sound of howling are Colombo raging at the townspeople who cursed him. Ooh. Mystery. It wasn't so commercialized. Yeah, it's that's not even the best, worst part of the internet. So siloed now. Hate most social media. Social media is terrible and purely algorithmic social media is even worse. Yeah, like Tanza says, Facebook used to be just your friend saying they made a sandwich for lunch. Yeah, and nowadays, like, you see like AI generated bullshit. You don't even see the posts from your internet, no, from your friends. Like, you straight up need to pay so your friends see your posts on Facebook. Not that anyone even posts on Facebook, so you don't even know if that is true, right? And Instagram, like, I'm so surprised whenever I use the social media other than Reddit, and I check my homepage, and like 90% of the stuff is actually stuff that algorithm feeds me, and not the stuff I specifically followed. Like, what's the point of having the social media? Like, I feel like you want to see the stuff you curated for yourself, but some social media just straight up has no option to only see the stuff you follow. They will always shove algorithm in your face, and the algorithm can extremely fuck up, like the incident where they just started showing gore into everyone's Instagram reels, right? Which is just extremely fucked up. Facebook now is pure ads. I would delete it if I had no international friends from college. Yeah, I use it for like communicating with like friends and like parents and stuff like that. So I only use it for the messenger. I don't really care about the other stuff. YouTube, I pretty much only go to my subscriptions page. Yeah, and you're like 0.0001% of YouTube users. I also do it, like I set the bookmark for YouTube as my subscription page. But almost no one does that. Like, you're the extreme minority if you do that. The whole point was creating a feed for yourself, yeah. But then, like, corporations started using those social media and just completely ruined it. I guess these days we'll never know what it's like to log into Facebook and switch it to pirate mode and get in a poke war with the girl you like. I don't know what pirate mode actually is. I made my Facebook account when I was like 14 probably? 15 maybe? And now I only use it for English classes. Changed everything into pirate speak. Oh, that's funny. Also on the subscription page for you. Yeah, but like I said, that's a extreme rarity. Can I level up? I can. Perfect. Alright. ruined the internet. It used to be fun. Yeah, kind of not like a boomer shouts at the cloud way, but they definitely did, yeah. It's just the inevitability of capitalism, I guess. And speaking of inevitability of capitalism, I need to work tomorrow. So I think that's gonna be it from me for today.